Okay, peace, you guys. Peace, peace. Hey, if y'all are seeing me for the first time, is my camera? Y'all, I swear, I be trying. Okay, what is that giving? Okay, peace, you guys. If you are seeing me for the first time, I'm Jamillah, stay at home homeschooling mama of three beautiful babies. I'm also a certified Reiki master, lineage healer, generational curse breaker, spirit whisperer, clairvoyant, and owner of healingmama.com. That's healing without the G, healing mama. Okay, you guys, I was over here trying to be, like it's upgrade time. I was trying to be cool and touch different platforms and everything. I was over here trying to get on my computer and go live on stuff, but it's time to upgrade, you guys. I got to upgrade my software. I've got to upgrade my equipment. I've got to just do some new things, okay? Also, um we're doing a 2024 September 2024 collective reading, just what we can all expect collectively this month, tomorrow, you guys, in September. And I would love for you guys to come back, at the end of the month, or if any of these things like kind of like flow for you. Remember, this is readings, they are for entertainment healing purposes. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because most of the time when things don't resonate, they're for somebody else, you guys. Okay. Um, this month I am still always offering my Reiki. What is Reiki? Reiki is a beautiful ancient practice of laying hands or sending, conducting healing energy through the practitioner to the recipient. Okay, it's such a beautiful experience. Okay, Reiki is good for so many beautiful things. Not only are we a physical body, we are a spiritual, energetic body. And a lot of things that we encounter and navigate through our lifetime manifest, if we don't deal with the issues, as physical disease. Okay, so when we heal the spiritual body, when we heal the energetic body, it heals the physical body, along with whatever treatments you have going on with your Western medicine physicians. Okay, you guys. So I'm always offering Reiki. I have distance appointments. So if you're anywhere in the world, you can receive distance Reiki from distance, space, and time. Okay. Past, present, and future. All right. And if you are in the Utah area, your girl is doing Reiki appointments in person. I travel to you. Okay. And yeah, that's what your girl's been doing, been up to. Also, I have my general readings available. If you're just wanting to know the spiritual tea, okay, you want to know about your love, you want to know whatever, okay, book yourself a general reading. And I also still offer my loved ones in heaven oracle readings. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get into this. I already pulled the cards. Um, oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Okay, you guys, I'm pulling myself up to see what I'm looking like. Okay. All right, you guys. So, one thing that I wanted to share, like as I was pulling the cards and everything, is that September for a lot of us is going to be just our it's time to step up and step out moment. Okay. So, whatever you have been working on, feeling called to do, purging, acclimating and transmuting and healing from, or wanting to know or wanting to do. September's our month for that. Okay. So, I'm hearing like trials and tribulations we're reaping the fruits of our labors, we're reaping the fruits of our benefits. I feel like a lot of things this month in September are going to be centered around communication, relationships, situationships, and the interacting and involvement that we have with ourselves that um, that reflects out into whom we surround ourselves with and who we cross paths with and who we touch bases with. Okay. So a lot of that's going to be happening in September and things like that, you guys. So, that was like the download that I got, is to just us collectively, whatever it is, it's time to show up and show out. Okay, if you are on a new business venture, if you are working with a team of any type to elevate you to the next level, you want to start a new business, side gig, hustle, those kind of things, it is time to do those things. Also, the way we communicate with ourselves, the way that we communicate with other people are going to be really important to learn new communication styles, love languages for yourself, for the people that you love, your relationships, your children, the children in your life, the people in your life. Um, I know a lot of us, because I'm a Pisces, honey, and sometimes your girl be moving in silence. Like, I don't be saying too much until you take me there. Like, and a lot of people, they hate that because they're like, why are you not communicating with me? Okay. For some of us, that is like, um and a lot does not need to be said, but we're going to have to speak up and say things this month. Okay, when it comes to the relationships with our life. Some of these conversations are not going to be easy because a lot of us don't have very like strong good communication skills, but this is in this month of September we're going to harness those whether we like it or not. What are you over here looking? This man is over here looking at these girls, honey. Mother trucker. Okay. Whether we like it or not, or whether they like it or not, we are communicating. Okay. And in the long run, this is going to be necessary. It's going to be worth it. Okay. So let's get into these little chords or whatever, you all. I have this little background music. Let me just turn it down because you girl don't want to get copywritten. Okay. But the first one that comes out is Elder. Okay. It says, Elder, move me on ancestral patterns. Kind of just like what I was saying in my download that I received. The things that used to work for us, or the way we used to move, the work we have been putting in, the effort that we have been putting into things are manifesting this month. So if you have been like working on your body, working on your mind, working on your spirit, healing, we're just going to really see those things coming into fruition. It's kind of like people have been seeing you and watching you this whole time, and even yourself, and we're just going to kind of like see ourselves there. People are going to see us differently this month. So I know a lot of our ancestors, I don't care where you come from, okay, is or what race, religion, gender you are. If you are doing this good healing work on yourself, you're recognizing things, you're putting your best foot forward, we're not repeating past patterns, um breaking generational curses and cycles. All of our ancestors are so proud of us. Okay, when we heal ourselves, we heal the bloodlines forward and back. Okay, and to me, this is the true definition of ancestral veneration. Okay, because that is what we're here for. And when our ancestors leave this earthly plane and they transition to the spiritual body, the things that they might have endured or thought or practiced is completely wiped away. So the fact that we're doing all this beautiful good work and this good healing, they're absolutely proud. But now it's time as a collective and for ourselves to take it steps further, a notch, 5 notch, 10 notches, 100 notches harder and higher. Okay. In order for these things to happen is to get out of our own way. Okay, you guys. Um, me personally, I have just been really trying to break a lot of cycles and bad habits that, are learned behaviors, okay, turn into generational curses, okay. But just things that may have worked for me while I wasn't aware that I was healing or needed healing, things like that, I'm implementing new tools. And this is what this journey is about, you guys, implementing, learning, understanding, and overstanding, and bringing new tools to the table and executing and using those and becoming enlightened and doing the work, okay? Better than we were before. Not perfect, because nobody's perfect and nothing's perfect, just better than what we were doing before. Okay. So, next one is moon. Okay. Um, it says take note of intuitive messages. I think, especially when it comes to like ancestral patterns or old mindsets and beliefs, we've had these inkling, we've had this understanding, this inner knowing that comes from the gut, that comes from our heart, that we receive the downloads and the things that just like don't resonate with us anymore and things that we need to change. But once again, like I said, getting out of our own way is what's going to help us create anew. In the energy of a full moon, it allows us to let go of things that no longer serve us. Okay. And you can be in that energy all the time of purging and purification. Okay. Um, Not exactly sure when the next full moon is, but maybe this is something you've been kind of wanting to go down the rabbit hole of learning about the the lunar phases. Is it luteal? I don't know. That's what Spirit said, but I'm like, sometimes I don't be hearing what they be saying clearly the way they be saying it. Learning those phases, okay. Tracking your cycle if you are a woman, okay. Um, Learning how following the lunar phases, okay, impacts your cycle, the cycle of the mind, the cycle of the energy, the cycle of the womb, the blood, the flow. If you've been interested in doing any type of moon rituals, okay, cleansing your crystals, charging your crystals, some moon water, things like that. I've even seen some people getting like the phases of the moon tattoos. Um, Tapping in with the maiden, the mother, and the crone practices. But this is just September, you guys, is just like our rebirth that we've been going through. The phoenix burned and we've rose from the ashes and we're just like stepping out this month in September. Okay. We're hitting it hard. Um, and it's crazy because collectively in my my vision, I just see so many spirits doing so many different things. Like um when it comes to like corporate jobs, when it comes to school, when it comes to the way you run your house, the way you run your business, the way we are in our relationships are just changing and elevating and evolving. And I always say this, but it's going to seem like it comes out of nowhere for some people. But we've been doing this work for a long time. So it's time to just shine that full moon spotlight. Stand in that spotlight this September. Okay. This September is go big or go home, baby. Okay. Everything we've been doing in the dark, and not in a negative way. And this can be for some people, everything that we've been doing in the dark, all the work, all the grinding, all the prayers, all the affirmations, all the thoughts, okay, the formatting, the the things that we're doing to change the game, okay? And also for the folks that aren't doing nothing, everything is coming to the light in September, okay? And even some things that you might have forgotten to work on, the moon is shining light on those things, bringing light to those things, and integration, okay? Next one, you guys, is Paul the Venetian. I always wonder if I say this correctly. Okay, this is even more light energy. Okay, Paul is the gifted one. Okay, it says revealing hidden talents and an opportunity to shine. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Okay, it's light is coming in the daytime, light is coming in the darkness. Okay, we are just stepping out, we're showing ourselves. Okay, everything that we have been doing, you know have we've been hitting the books hard, we've been learning, we've been planning. I even hear plotting and scheming. It doesn't have to be negative. If it is, those things are coming to the light. Okay, all the dark, all the things done in the dark are coming to the light. But to me, this is like spirits, go ahead to just shine. Like, you're allowed to shine. It's giving, you've been doing the work to work on your solar plexus and your confidence, and you have the go ahead. If you're into social media, um everything's going to be supported. Just know that, okay, I didn't get a million views today, but eventually this message is going to touch a million spirits, and they're going to receive what they needed to receive. Okay. um if you're working for somebody, um they're really just going to see you for the amazing person that you are, and like the 150, 250, a million and 50% that you put in to your job. They're going to see that. Okay, you're going to start reaping the benefits. Okay, um all the time, all the intuition that you have been putting in is just paying off. So go ahead and step into that light. Show that light. You are the light, and it's okay. Okay. I know we've been scared, or not scared, or worried that people are going to perceive us in a certain type of way, or we got a big head, or I'm so used to certain things. But it's okay. It's okay, you guys. Spirit is supporting you. Ancestors are supporting you. Ascended masters are supporting you. The angels are supporting you. Okay, the light's gonna be shown. Okay, I feel, and I'm also seeing like the light just coming on somebody. They're laying in the bed and they're just like, I just want to be in hermit mode. I want to be resting. I don't want to be out here, on Front Street, shining my light, doing what I have to do. And the light's just like, like, some of us have to sleep with a sleep mask. The mask is off. The light's not going to stop until you get up and get out and do what you're supposed to be doing on your mission here. Okay, whatever that looks like for everybody. They're not giving up on us. They're not going to let us stop shining. Okay. Next one is Baba G. Don't ask me to say the first name, honey. Mahavatar. Maha va Maha va Mahavatar Babaji. Okay. Spiritual awakening. There's just so much work and things that we have all been doing. Okay. Cleaning up our mental health, our spiritual. A lot of people have been really leaving religion and churches and things like that, or revisiting their relationship with the Most High and with Source and with the Creator Creatress, and rereading, revisiting books, spiritual books, holy books, books of enlightenment, starting new practices, yoga practices, Ayurvedic practices, okay, different spiritual practices. We're walking, we're running, we're meditating, we're healing our relationships with food, we're healing the relationships with the wounds caused in our early foundations. We're healing the relationships with our children. We're healing our relationships with our inner child. We're doing shadow work. We're doing the inner workings, okay? And we've all been just doing these things behind the scenes. We've been detoxifying and declutterizing. Declutterization. You guys, the words. And all of this has kind of been in silence. Okay. All of this has kind of been done in the dark. Okay. But now it's time to shine. We're being activated again. We're being awakened again to keep doing this work, to keep staying diligent and militant on that ass. Okay. Um, from getting distracted, being overstimulated, being manipulated, being gas lighted. Okay. So it says interconnectedness, understanding, and inner workings. Okay, that is Babaji, the Ascended Master. An absolutely beautiful, shining light. Okay. And it's safe and it's time to be able to share that light, share that inner light. Being cautious, once again, um, on whom you share the light with. But that's why the intuition and breaking the old patterns and cycles is important. You got to listen to that intuition and breaking those patterns. The same people that we used to give our energy, or the same things that we used to give our energy to, we're not doing that anymore, right? So allow Babaji to help you activate, to have more understanding and overstanding and knowledge and knowing. Okay. And trusting that intuition. And if you were having the spark to change something, I mean, hey, you might want to change denominations, might want to change churches or your beliefs or your practices and revamp them, the orders. This is your time and you have that go ahead, because there's no wrong way and there's no better time than now to make those changes and those adjustments. Okay. Um, what was that? What else was I gonna say? That spiritual awakening looks so different for so many people. And it doesn't even have to do with anything with your spiritual practices or beliefs. It can even just be today, I'm making a conscious effort to change the way I'm eating, to change the way that I absorb certain things through my eyes, through my ears, through my skin. Okay. It's changing your outlook on things that, were a part of our makeup in the beginning. Okay. I mean, it could be the simplest thing, you guys, as the lotion. Like, spirit showing me hand lotion, honey. Like, finding out that, like, this lotion that you've used your whole life, your mama, your grandmama, your great grandma used all this stuff, but they had cancer. And you're going down the rabbit hole and learning that most likely something in this caused that cancer for them. And you're changing that. Like that to me is a step in spiritual activation, okay? And awakening. Just doing things differently than we have or our lineage did before us, okay? Next one is aqua aura quartz. I feel like this is somebody's name. Aqua aura quartz Jenkins, you better get over here right now. Aqua aura quartz Sanchez. Aqua aura quartz Johnson. So this is a beautiful crystal, aqua aura quartz. You can see the little spirit in there. This to me, when I look at this is giving activation, it's giving water, it's giving throat chakra, it's giving third eye chakra, it's giving flowing movement, tapping into crystalline Christ consciousness, celestial energy, and healing. Like working with ascended masters that are extraterrestrial. Okay, learning about awesome tektite crystals and things like that. Just taking and stepping up your woo woo spiritual knowledge. Okay, that's what it's giving. Um it's giving rainbow and activation. Um, and just even though it's a blue crystal, like it's giving like also solar plexus energy. Okay. Um, the next crystal card we have is Mala Malachite. And that to me is definitely um it's definitely giving like heart chakra, extraterrestrial, um magic. It's giving ancient to me, like Asian type of deity, dragon, um energy, celestial energy as well. So let's see in our little bookie book what this says. And also somebody's grandmother's coming to them. I'm getting when I look at this card, like somebody's grandmother, like learning old traditions and practices, and making them your own. Okay, so aqua aura quartz is connecting to the infinite potential and renewed sense of purpose, wonder, and awe. So yeah, like reconnecting to what sparks you, what activates you, what drives you, what ignites you, why you started healing or bringing attention, bringing awareness to the things you have been and why you've been working so hard. Okay. Um, the appearance of this crystal is a message to you to seize your cynicism and worry and open your heart to wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, and yet we are here. Drink in the magic or feel magic of the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be fulfilled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is a day to accept the magic that is everywhere. So, what we've been doing, the work we've been doing, and the abundance that are receiving and the directions that we are going is not happened by coincidence. It has happened because honestly, our ancestors have willed it. The energy, this is what we're supposed to be doing, being activated and being better than what we were before. But as humans, we always kind of try to talk ourselves out of things. We're not listening to our intuition. We're repeating the same cycles. It's time to create a new cycle, a new cycle, and shine light on the things that we love about ourselves, but also shine light on the things that we still need to heal and advance in. Okay. Next one, this mallet baby. I gave her. I gave her. I can't say it. Okay, this. Let me put it back up. Malasite. Let me look it up. Um, Clarity of thought, emotion, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts, and intuition. Oh my gosh, intuition, intuition, intuition. Hey. Um, Malachite is a beautiful stone that helps integrate our personal power, hearts, and intellect. Okay. It allows us to connect from a place of authority without losing sight of what is for the highest good of all. It is a useful stone to work with when exploring issues around the next right action in families and organizations. Okay. So we're changing. If you're feeling stagnant, maybe these are some crystals that you guys can look into. And you, hey, you. Next one, you guys, is girl fight. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of I don't know. This month, I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of pushback. We're gonna be in our mind, not having confidence, things like that. Or some people just kind of want to keep us where they're at. Okay. Or they can't communicate very well because we have a couple. There's a narcissist in our life fishing for comments. There's some narcissists in our life, and maybe we're the narcissist. It's really just time, you guys. I don't care. I don't care who these narcissists are in your life. It's time to break away. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. Um, Self-preservation. Get out of the situation. Okay. And so you can get away and get some clarity, some clarification. Um, I don't know. Some of us are gonna have to use these throat chakras and just heal. Um, and you guys, I mean, sometimes you got to tell folks how it is. You have to. If you have to write it out, sing it out, text it out, email it out, you got to tell people it's time to step up and talk to people, whether they're listening or not. You have to say what you need to say. Um, just be mindful because nobody wants to be in the jail. Okay, so be mindful. We're not looking for physical fight, but you can fight with your voice. Okay, and also like that's part of breaking these old patterns is not repeating the same pattern of not saying anything. Um, when people do say, "Why are you not communicating?" Because I've been doing things. Like, you are not my only priority. I have other things that I am working on, doing, whatever it is. You have to communicate that. Okay. Um, but yeah, some people, some narcissists, they're fishing for comments. They're fishing for I don't know. I could just see a lot of people kind of coming back around and they're like, well, it wasn't my fault. I didn't have anything to do with it. They're not taking accountability or responsibility. If you are the narcissist, it's time to take accountability and responsibility. Um, and if they are fishing for comments, this is your absolute opportunity to tell them, hey, nah, bruh, nah, sis, you can do better. You should be doing better. um Whatever you need to like say, talk to them. This is your opportunity this month. Okay. Next one is sharing. There's going to be lots of like community. The more we leave relationships, situationships, friendships, the narcissists in our life, we open up for different relationships with family. Okay, with our spirit tribe, our spirit family. I personally have had some beautiful relationships with family members that I didn't know was possible because of situations in my life that I was still engaged in. And now that I'm not, I have beautiful connection. So sharing with the people that deserve to be shared with. Okay, this says there is giving and receiving and giving. Okay. So um be mindful, use your intuition, steer clear of energy vampires, okay? The people that are fishing for the comment, the compliments, the comments, that are just trying to like like energetically gouge, okay, from you. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We all have them. We all had them. Okay, and next one is women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of beautiful partnerships that are happening this month, um as we continue to shine our light. Oops. And the confidence, breaking the old patterns, changing the cycles, breaking cycles, implementing new tools and things into that, and our awakening, like what we really truly deserve. And there's so much healing that comes when women get together. There's so much power and so much energy when women really truly tap in, and they're so primal and divine together, and they're aware of their cycle, they're aware of their power, and they unite and do things together. Baby, why you think they always trying to talk us out of it? Women are unstable, they're emotional, because shit happens when we get together. When we share our knowledge, okay, when we teach each other, when we receive, when we give, there's some amazing things that can happen. I can't speak for anybody else because I am a woman. I have a womb, okay? But I know this to be true, that some magic happens. So maybe there will be a nice women's retreat. Maybe there'll be some healing. Maybe there'll be some photos taken. A festival, um, a fair, tantra, um, meditation retreats. Like, I'm just seeing some healing going on. If you get invited to an event, it feels good to your intuition, go, because you don't know what type of networking and interaction you're going to have and be seen, or what you're going to learn, or what you have to share that's needed. Okay. All right, you guys, that was it for the September's reading. Remember, like, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. I'm gonna go in here and hang out with my boo thing. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Make sure you shop healingmama.com. That's healing without the G, baby. Peace. Oops.